Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between green hills and a sparkling river, there was a place called the Village of Smiles. Everyone here was always happy, and their smiles were as bright as the sun. But there was a secret to their happiness, and it all began with a grumpy old man named Mr. Grumble. Mr. Grumble was new to the village. He had come from a big, noisy city where everyone seemed too busy to smile. He didn't understand why the villagers were always so cheerful. "What's there to smile about?" he muttered to himself every day. One morning, Mr. Grumble stopped a little girl named Mia. "Why is everyone here so happy all the time?" he asked. Mia smiled and said, "It's because of our kindness jar. Every day we do something kind for someone else and write it down. At the end of the week, we read all the kind deeds together, and it makes us smile." Mr. Grumble decided to give it a try. Later that day, he saw an old woman struggling to carry a heavy basket of apples. Without thinking, he helped her. "Thank you, young man," she said with a big smile. Mr. Grumble felt a strange warmth in his chest. That wasn't so bad, he thought. The next day, Mr. Grumble saw a little boy crying because he had lost his toy. He helped the boy look for it and found it stuck in a bush. The boy hugged him and said, "Thank you, Mr. Grumble. You're the best." Again, Mr. Grumble felt that warm, happy feeling. 1 week later, Mia invited Mr. Grumble to the village square. Everyone gathered around the kindness jar and read out the kind deeds. "I helped my neighbor carry firewood. I shared my lunch with a friend. I smiled at someone who looked sad." When it was Mr. Grumble's turn, he shyly said, "I helped a little boy find his lost toy." The villagers clapped and cheered, and for the first time in years, Mr. Grumble smiled, a big, genuine smile. He finally understood the secret of the Village of Smiles. From that day on, Mr. Grumble became a part of the Village of Smiles. He learned that happiness doesn't come from big things, but from small acts of kindness. And every time he did something kind, he felt that warm, happy feeling grow bigger and bigger. The Village of Smiles was brighter than ever, and Mr. Grumble's heart was full of joy. And so, the Village of Smiles taught everyone a beautiful lesson. True happiness comes from being kind to others. Even the smallest act of kindness can bring a smile to someone's face, and to your own.